Hi guys, it's Fed, and these are my videos on V3, the next version of QuestStudio, which implies there is a version 2 out there. If you want to check it out, the link is below in the description. In V3, there are different features that are not present in V2. In this video, I want to talk about threads, conversation threads, how to create them, and how to interact with them. Hi guys, it's Fed, and in this video, I wanted to go over the concept of threads, conversation threads that are present in V3, the next version, QuestStudio version 3. Here we are in the imaging view, and you see that we don't have any active threads at this moment. Indeed, we don't have any threads at all. A thread is a conversation that you can have with an agent. So let's go ahead and create a new thread. Click on new thread, and here now we can select different type of agents. We have 2+1 types of agents. We have a core agent, which is the same as the agent that you find in version 2, V2. It's a smart agent that learns while it is interacting with the user. It learns user preferences, user behavior, psychology, etc. And it's going to be improving over time. Then we have an image agent. This is different from V2. V3 is multimodal, meaning that we have different modalities that we can use to create our endeavors, our projects. In this case, we have an image agent. This image agent responds in images. And 2+1 means that we can create our own custom agents. So let's go ahead and create an agent. I'm going to create an agent, call it my custom agent, for example. And I can give a description. In this case, I don't need to give any description. You see that here I can add a prompt, meaning that I can prime the agent with a given prompt. Now I don't have any prompts. I can assign one later. Let's go ahead and create an agent. You see that now my custom agent appears here in the list of available agents. So I'm going to select the agent, and I'm gonna name the thread. I'm gonna say my first thread. I'm gonna add a thread, and now I have my thread appearing here in the list of available threads. So let's go ahead, clicking on the thread, we can see some details, when it was created, the name, the agent assigned to it, the type of the agent, custom, and the prompt. We don't have any prompts. I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is an active thread. At each moment in time, we can have an active thread that we can use to interact with an agent. The active thread is going to be present in the other views as well, in the plan and the create view and in the review view. We have this active thread, my first thread active, so we can start communicating with the agent. We can go ahead and ask anything. So we can brainstorm, for example, the plot points for a novel. Please write 5 plot points for a psychological horror novel. Now the agent is thinking, and it's going to give us these plot points back. All right. Perfect. It's rendering in Markdown. Okay. All right, we wrote the plot points. Now what we can do here is, let's say that we go over the plot points, we read the plot points, we like what we see. We can obviously delete this last message. We can create a new one, or we can create a fragment out of a message. Fragment is a piece of a conversation that we can store, save, search, and use later on to either add as a part of the context to an agent or as part of a node. So for example, the plot points we can use to create a structure of my novel if I'm writing a novel, so I can save it and view it later. So I create a fragment here. You see that all the content of the message is present in the fragment. I can go ahead and modify this. In this case, I don't really care about modifying because it didn't add anything weird to the fragment. I'm gonna name a fragment, so I can say plot points. And now you see that we have our fragment here that we can open, and we can see that we saved the text, the output from the agent. All right, now let's try to create a new thread with a custom agent and provide a prompt, a custom prompt. So we want to prime the agent. So let's go ahead, and the first thing we want to do is to go into the prompts. We have the prompt list that is empty. So let's go ahead and create a new prompt. I'm gonna say pirate prompt. This is a classic example. You can say, you speak and act like a pirate. This is the prompt, very simple prompt. Let's go ahead and add the prompt. Now we have the prompt here. If we click on it, we can see the prompt. We can modify it. In this case, I like the prompt. Let's go ahead into the thread, create a new thread. Again, you can say pirate thread. We want to create an agent. Now I'm gonna create a new agent here. Pirate agent. Don't need a description. Now I can add a prompt. So when I add a prompt, you see that I can select the list of prompts that I previously created and saved. I'm gonna select the only one that I have, the pirate prompt. I'm gonna create an agent. Now we have the pirate agent. Right, so let's create pirate thread. Obviously, this got cleared when I went to select to create an agent. Now I'm gonna rename the thread again, pirate thread. I'm gonna select my pirate agent. I'm gonna add the thread, and now we have our nice pirate thread here. Now you see that this is the current active thread, the first thread, the thread that we previously created. I'm gonna switch on the pirate thread, select as an active thread, and the thread is gonna be empty because we just started it. So let's see if this works and say, hey, how are you? See what the agent answers. And there you go. It answers like a pirate because he has a prompt. And interesting enough, here you see that you have the name of the agent and the name of the thread, so you know with who you are talking to and what you are working with. Okay, so this is more or less all about threads. There are more things to explore. Maybe in another video, we can, for example, ask AI to create prompts for us. We can use the core agent. We can use the image agent. I'm going to show those things on another video. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this little video about threads in V3. And I'm going to see you in the next video.